is that?
Uh, I
Sounds
think
famous, don't it?
um,
Maybe she's
if
on
there
my
was a
Facebook.
no, there was a girl. Hold on.
Gesundheit.
Sorry, yeah, I got a little bit of a cough. I
You
need
got
to.
to respell all your words on the Realm Kings behind you backwards. Otherwise, they're going to be backwards to us.
Oh yeah, Kayla. Though there was a girl that I was supposed to fight, and her name was Kayla. What was her name, Chalback?
Kayla.
Kayla.
Oh, McRory, right? Kayla McRory.
McRory.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah. I remember her.
Yeah,
She been fun for you.
the show never happened though.
No.
It was supposed to be like Big John's a while ago.
Was that a COVID cutoff or was that a
Mm,
Big John got sick?
I think it wasn't COVID. No, we were past that. Like right after. Hmm.
I wanted to go up to his show this last weekend real bad. I just couldn't get the time off because I got so much time coming up off.
Hmm.
I'm not going to plug the shows I'm doing, but I got a lot of shows coming up. You can watch live on Mugsy.com.
Mugsy.com. And we have a cool blog where we'll slowly bring you into what's going on with the reality. We're not going to throw you into the deep end of the pool right away. We're going to slowly walk you through the steps down in the shallow end and make sure that you don't drown in your own shock of what you're about to realize is actually going on in the world. Welcome to the show, John Lee Chalbeck. I'm finally here. I'm not sure if anybody's heard me or anything, but I've enjoyed the conversation between Kaylin and Jay, especially when he starts talking about anything going on in space. That just really makes me laugh. But that's why we're here, and this isn't a beer, it's a flavored water, just so you know. So don't be scared.
John's hitting it hard. He's hitting
Now,
it hard. He's got the lemon seltzer water going.
why are you so quiet now?
Which
Me?
one?
Here, say something.
I hear her fine.
You're like
Something.
so quiet.
I don't have a microphone. I don't know what I sounded like before.
Do you have
You're using
headphones?
your laptop, I take it?
Mhm.
I can tell by the camera.
Mm.
Man, I am so lost when it comes to what's going on with
It's
this.
all right. So Kaylin, did you get an understanding what Project Bluebeam was then? How it's you
I've
there you
read about it. I've read about it before. Um, and I've heard about it on like different podcasts. I don't really I know I understand the possibilities, I guess. I just don't know what they're
what their motive would be, right?
well yeah, to control the narrative.
Yeah, yeah.
That's always their motive. That's always,
We've definitely
to.
witnessed that in the last 2 years that it's coming out. They're kind of trying to control the narrative a little bit. You
Mm,
know, it's just a little clue here and there.
mm,
Anyways, the point is, they may not use it on us. You know, it may not be for us. It may be to use it on other countries, make them think they got a missile attack coming in, make them think they've got some sort of alien hovering above them and scare the shit out of them for a while. You know?
the fake missile attack. I've never hold on. I haven't heard that. I've never heard that theory. That's kind of interesting.
Well, things are pretty technical nowadays. They've got weaponized lasers on the front of planes now that
Mm.
that
I
shoot missiles out of the sky. So
The first time I heard of Project Bluebeam was I had a book called Behold a Pale Horse. It was before COVID and before any of that. Have you ever heard of it?
By William
expound
Cooper.
expound on that, please.
By William
Yeah, by
Cooper.
William Cooper. Hmm. And he said in the book that they were going to more than likely I can't remember the name of the guy, but it was like it was the name of like a archangel. Like they were gonna make an archangel like appear in the sky.
Oh wow.
That was his belief. That was what he put in his book. And that was all the way back in 1990 something. 19.
And they killed his ass.
They killed his ass. Yeah.
I think that they've moved the narrative up far enough. With
I'm sure they made tweaks along the way.
just the general teachings that are happening, the dissolution of religion in our society. I mean, it crumbles away, and the more and more people are believing that, you know, we come from aliens.
Oh my God! Imagine what you would do if everybody thought it was like Judgment Day.
Right. So would you get more of a response by making it a religious thing, or would you get more of a response by making it a technological thing like aliens and spaceships?
Because I think that those all are connected, and I think that to me it seems like they're trying to push Bible prophecy, like a revelation. They're trying to like get the gears going that way.
Yeah.
If they mean to, I don't know.
Yeah. The Euphrates dried up. Just saying. That's pretty close. That's
So why, like, if they were doing all of that, like
They could be trying to speed up the prophecy or fulfill the prophecy, or they make the prophecy seem like a psyop.
or maybe control it, or I don't know.
Well, hey, if we're gonna speak on that, then please tell me why the Georgia Guidestones got blown up. Why
Because that seals the ritual. Whenever you blow up the talisman, that seals the ritual. That's what people don't understand. When it comes to alchemy and these spells, when you destroy the talisman,
I was about to say that myself, Kaylin, and then you burn it.
And then you burn it. Yep. Or you do something to it where you're never gonna see it again.
right? So when they destroyed that, they to them they believe that they sealed, their thing is sealed. And also, I think that the Georgia Guidestones was waking a lot of people up because they had that little hole in it which had Polaris in the hole, which never moves, because Polaris never moves, and that proves that we're not spinning or shooting or corkscrewing or any of that shit, because if we were, that star would move out of that spot. But it never does. Those guidestones were built so that hole in that star match up forever. Polaris is the star that's the center star of the sky clock. It's the one that never moves, and that was the one that was in the hole of the Georgia Guidestones. But forget about that. They get you knowing about it. They get you thinking about it. But to them, once they destroy their little talisman, their altar, they've completed the ritual. So it's not, people shouldn't be like cheering they blew up the Guidestones. To them, unless it was someone that was being like a do-gooder, like somebody that it wasn't the elite. But I think the elite was the ones that destroyed it to complete their ritual.
They could have had camera footage, and they chose not to have camera footage, man. You know, there was adequate cameras around that place to have gotten what happened, and they're not releasing that part of it, man. It was the amount of dynamite needed to do what they did to those kind of stones. To ask Joe Battaglia what it would take.
Yeah, so you're leaning towards elite Malachian fuckery, is what you're leaning towards. Is the elite the ones that doing it?
I would lean more towards the destroying the talisman than some kids being like,
yeah, exactly.
Firecrackers and see if it breaks it. You know, they're granite freaking pillars. Woo! It takes a lot to blow those things apart.
I played the Ric Flair sound effect for you, just so you know. Yeah.
So So yeah, I
shit.
think that there's a lot, but it's not just Project Bluebeam that is the biggest topic, because that's a piece. Like I was saying earlier, you got the sound stuff. If you've got sound, visual, and atmosphere, like you ever, Kaylin, John, you got kids. You ever been to one of those 4D theaters? Done
4D.
that yet? Yeah, 4D, man. You go in, you sit down, you put on the 3D glasses, but not only are you watching the movie in 3D, everything around you is doing stuff, and you're getting hit with like blast of wind and water, and like they'll like go through like a waterfall, and you'll get mist on you, and it's really crazy, man. It's like the whole experience. Wow, I'm really privileged, aren't I? I didn't. I thought everybody done stuff like that, man.
Can you guys see this picture?
But that's my point, though, Kaylin, is that it's a 4D experience. If you can manipulate the environment into a 4D experience that no one can discern the difference, they're taking it two ways. They're either going to try to do it in our natural environment, or they're slowly sucking us all into this internet. Elon's working on it pretty hard, and there's like they're making a main focus on Elon, but there's like 6-7 other companies working on brain implants that connect you to the internet and give you all seeing, all knowing everything. Like you just think it,
Can
and you can go away into your virtual world inside your head, just chill, go make anything you want. I've done it. I lived in VR. Have you done that, Kaylin?
Can you guys see this picture?
I got the Quest. I got an old school set hanging up behind me.
Can you guys see this picture?
No, not at all, John.
Are you lying?
No, I'm not lying. I always think I'm lying to you just to mess with you. I promise, man.
Kaylin, you can't see this picture?
I'd have to go on Facebook or TikTok or wherever we are.
It should show up in the bottom corner on Streamlabs that you're looking at. The screen we're all in on.
You're not.
We're gonna get this down, homeboy, because you got to be able to have guests. You know what I mean?
They should be able to see what I see if it's on the Streamlab screen.
Drop your camera a little bit, though, homie.
Drop my camera.
Where
Yeah.
are you at?
I'm in an undisclosed location that I choose not to disclose.
Are we live on Facebook? That's what I mean.
Yeah. We're live on everything.
What channel are you live on? Your own personal?
Realm Kings. Realm
Kings. I don't see it.
should be on.
Live on TikTok anymore.
Not live on TikTok anymore. Are you sure? We've been live for 7 minutes. I got one person watching.
Hold on.
We did have some comments in there. Somebody was like, "These motherfuckers been lying to us so bad."
Sweet. Oh wait, I see.
Can you see that picture?
Hold on, I saw you flash like your icon was like live. There we go.
Can you see this picture?
I'm
Yeah.
hearing the double feed.
Turn the volume off on your TikTok on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is what they show us. Jay, are you on Facebook so you can see?
Facebook is not showing me a live on Rub King's podcast page.
Well, I should be live from both because I got Realm Kings through Streamlabs and I got the regular one going through OBS.
What am I looking at the bottom two pictures?
Okay, so the bottom two pictures are them doing their little green screen bullshit in the pool.
Oh.
Right, that's where they do all their astronaut stuff. And that's why bubbles in space is a real thing, because these guys do all their training and footage inside the pool. And if you watch the lives, you'll pick up these bubbles. Like if you look at the suits really closely, you'll see these bubbles coming off of them. And it's just a green screen mishap. Technology's not that good that you can cover up every little thing when you're trying to be a deceiver. And these guys are constantly caught in the pool doing some crazy ass shit. You know what I mean? Now,
They're all in the bottom of the pool.
yeah, they're all in the bottom of the pool just acting like they're in space. Now, I'm about to show you something pretty interesting. And Jay, I'm going to need you to make sure that you can go somewhere where there's video.
Doing that right. I'm actually on it.
Okay, so I'm going to go media file, add new source, add source, browse. Now I'm going to find this video that I took.
There we go.
Just so you know, this is a
I
live.
see you, dude. I got you.
Okay.
NASA
What are you?
spacewalk.
Can you see where our background is now? Is that what the deal is?
Well, I'm watching it on your main page, man. Your profile.
Okay, I'm gonna make the screen
Not
so
a
big so
video
everyone
game,
can watch.
Not
It's
CGI,
going
right?
straight to you, bro.
Like, look at that.
What's going on?
Right. And so you can see how fake this live video. Look at this. Look at how this is.
Look at that chain.
It's crazy.
Look at that chain.
Here,
fly.
start that over. Oh, I can't. We gotta let it play through.
Does that look real to you?
But if you watch the little things when they move around, you'll see how fake and CGI all this is. Right? You just have to watch. And you'll trust your own eyes. I wish I could rewind.
I think what's funny is you see those big suits they're wearing, and yeah, they're doing the spacewalk. So, you gotta wear big suits. But what they wear to like go in the shuttle and all that, and Elon sends up like 3 regular people in some fucking Under Armour and I think they got to wear nut cups and Under Armour
Bro,
full
listen.
body suits, man. I don't know. They were just they looked all Star Trekky or something, man. Bezos did the same thing, dude, when he sent up freaking Captain Kirk, Shatner. They weren't wearing no major space suits to go into space. They were like, we're going to the gym, brah.
I mean, look at this shit. Look at that. Look at this.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How it's like, look,
You think that's real?
that's so fucking
You think
fake.
that's real?
That is so fucking fake.
Mm-hmm.
You can just look at that. It's like a video game.
God,
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Look at it's like floating around. He's like moving around. It's clicking. You're watching
No
it, and you
stars
can
in the
tell.
background. Not
it's
at
not
all.
even that, bro. Like right now,
Video
where he's
game
using
type
the,
graphics
drill bit,
up
that might
close.
be a few seconds behind or whatever, but
Give me a freaking break,
he's using
man.
the drill bit and stuff, and that cord and stuff flies off, and it happens so quick, and everything's like all springy.
Oh
and
my
everything.
god.
That it's more looking like sped up.
You think
motion.
that's real?
Yeah,
You think that's real?
it's completely fake. Now
I feel like I can see where a frame gets stuck.
Oh my
here and there.
god, dude.
Oh, you do. For sure you are. And,
Yeah.
I've watched so many.
That's a green screen issue, man, or masking issue.
Yeah, definitely. And, what I think's interesting is that if you watch all these live videos, you'll always catch something. Like literally every single time, you'll catch something.
Right on.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's this episode's been quite entertaining, man.
We have 7 more minutes. Let's see if we can find something else.
Well, on the Project Bluebeam topic, they discovered that that guy come out talking about he was a plumber. He was a plumber for the facilities down in Antarctica, and he said that he was privy to having the keys to everything, and that telescope is really a particle or some kind of like energy focus machine, and it sends pulses through the earth.
You guys see this picture?
That's what's messing with everyone's chi, man.
Yeah.
This is my favorite picture taken of the sun. What do you see when you look at this picture?
The top. It's like a ceiling.
The top is like a ceiling. There's clearly something over the sun. And that to me, and I watched this video, you can find this video of the guy zooming in and out of the sun. And this is a still shot of the video. But you can watch this video of the guy zooming in and out of the sun. And it's just the most incredible picture of the sun, proving it's not 93 million miles away.
Looks like a little arm up there waving high. Hey,
Hey, what's up? I'm Pac-Man. Yeah, man. So to me, here's just the evidence, just like anything, adds up. Follow the evidence. Follow your eyes. NASA will tell you this is 93 million miles away. But your eyes will literally tell you that it's right there. It's right fucking there. Right? Now,
I'm not as fat as this chair's making me look, man. Wow. I didn't see me on the stream.
You've been on the treadmill.
Yeah, that's why I'm wearing a jersey, bro. I work out.
Yeah. So that's an interesting picture. Let me see if I can find another one real quick. We'll just go over a couple other pictures. Let's see here.
Yeah, my favorite is 528 to 518 megahertz. Caitlin, that's what I like to just let pulse through my brain. Put those on.
You go to sleep?
Yeah. Well, most time just to meditate. I won't sleep. I won't sleep to it all night. It'll wake me back up.
I like to listen to that kind of stuff when I go to sleep.
Now here, guys, here's
Like binaural beats.
here is a picture of me in space.
Hey, I see curvature, mother.
Exactly my point. Exactly. I've been to space, and when I was there, I saw curvature. So I hope this settles everything. Okay. So, next picture. Now, one thing that I thought was really interesting is that when these guys got back from the moon, Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins, they would do no interviews. And the only one that they did, they stared at the ground the whole time like they were the most ashamed guys you ever saw in your entire life. So, take that for what it is. If you just did the most incredible thing in history, you would think that you'd be a little bit more excited than really ashamed.
It's really hard to lie to the whole world.
Especially if you are a noble person and you're doing things for, nefarious reasons for other people. Now, this is a pretty interesting photo. You have the size of a Boeing 747 is essentially a little bit bigger and almost the same width as the space station, right? Now, people will tell you that this picture, take it on the left, my left, is supposed height of the ISS at 253 miles high. And on the right side is a commercial airplane flying 7.2 miles. But they're the same size, just 240 miles apart. Does anyone see the problem with the logical problem with this picture?
Yeah, I had to take a look there. I didn't realize that was the plane going across right to left. But yeah. Oh yeah, the plane looks bigger, but
It's a lot closer. But they're actually the same size in real life.
right.
If they were by each other, the width of the International Space Station is just a little bit wider than the 747, but the 747 is almost 90 feet longer.
Right. And even as a camera guy, I'd tell you that with this picture of the moon side by side, that yeah, that's really close in reference. But you would by no means see the space station as any more than a tip of a pencil, like a pixel.
Exactly.
That far away, it's just a pixel.
But people will eat this picture up.
Station on the moon?
Yeah, that's the
So,
moon.
Galen?
A space station on the moon?
No, that's our space station.
I'm confused.
That's like the silhouette of our space station.
Wait, I don't know. I think I got lost somewhere. I'm lost.
The on the dimmer moon, the one that's a little more pale, you'll see the dot, and that's the space station. It's like
So, Kaylin, so here the concept is that the plane and the space station are the same size, but the plane can only be 7 miles away, and the space station is 253 miles away, but you see them both as the same size in this picture.
Hold on. Zoom it or bring us in one more time.
zoom it up.
Yeah. Make
Zoom
it big.
up, John.
Okay. And the plane is supposed to be the same size as that.
Yeah, essentially they're the same size, but one's 240 miles further, but you expect us to believe that we see them as the same size. This is complete bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Like, this is such bullshit, and anyone that doesn't have the logic to be able to discern through what they're looking at, now maybe it is up there, but it's not, the proof isn't this picture. That's all I'm saying. Like, maybe it is up there. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not married to my ideas. If somebody shows me more proof that these guys aren't lying, I'll take it under consideration. But from what I can see is that they've been lying about everything. And so we'll just, it's 12 o'clock. We've had quite a few bugs here. And,
Elon may be the devil, John, but I will take his implant and I will jump on his rocket and go to Mars if I can.
Don't do that.
That would be awesome.
You just wait.
no, he won't. He's trolling. Listen.
He's trolling.
This guy, half the time I think that I'm like, can you hear me? He's like, no, I think he can. All right, he's trolling. And listen, I want to say something real fast before we leave. I posted a podcast about Elvis the other day, which was absolutely mind blowing. And I hope everyone goes to that podcast on Tinfoil Hat and listens to the one about Elvis, because, man, I just think everyone should. That was a mind blowing, and the guy's writing the book right now. And as soon as that book comes out, I'm gonna read it.
I listened to it.
Yeah, that was a mind blowing episode. And when I do my podcast with my wife, which is called My Wife is a Conspiracy Smoke Show, that's going to be our first episode, is talking about Elvis the shaman, Elvis the martial artist, Elvis the believes in Jesus but also in reincarnation, Elvis the pretty much me and Elvis are like this, man. Me and Elvis are like this. All right? So I've come out to a few of his songs before, so it all makes sense.
Kaylin, what do you got coming up over the next month or two?
I'm in fight camp.
Fight camp. Why? Tell people why, Kaylin. You gotta pretend like this is the only part of the podcast that'll ever get aired.
I am fighting October 28th.
Right on. For Rebel Combat out of Lansing, Michigan. Causeway Bay Hotel. Doors open at 6 p.m. Fight start at 7. We got a mad lineup of amateurs and pros coming at you. Including the wicked matchup between Christos Piliopoulos and Chris Hicks. A rematch coming from hell.
Hey guys, just so you know, I think we should do this. I think we should do this tomorrow and redo it, and I'll press record this time because we've only been streaming because we were trying to figure everything out. So I say that we have a rendezvous at the same time tomorrow night before bed. We go over all of these a little bit more efficiently, and there'll be no mistakes.
Right on.
Record audio?
No, I didn't record anything, but whatever. The stream will be on
There's a bunch of chunks of the stream on Facebook.
Yeah, you'll see the stream on Facebook, so that's on there, but I didn't press record, so I'm not actually going to put this one to YouTube because we've had so many problems. Right? So, and there were some times when I couldn't hear you guys. I wasn't recording the audio. It wasn't coming through, so we had a fun stream and a fun conversation, and
millions of dollars.
we'll just say we're trying to figure it out. And tomorrow, I will message you guys during the day and try to set up the stream a little bit more efficient. All right.
Good.
All right. Thank you everyone for tuning in. For the 3 people that tuned in, that's probably my phone, Corey's phone, and and Jay's phone.
I got us up on Facebook. I count for 1.
All right, there you go.